One day, your legs stop listening. Have you ever noticed that your legs just aren't as strong as they used to be? It's not just about aging. It's that feeling that your legs are no longer the solid foundation they once were. You get up slower. Climbing stairs leaves you breathless. Even a short walk can leave your legs aching and drained. I think of Mr. Thomas, 68 years old, living alone in the suburbs of Boston. He used to be a firefighter, strong, powerful, a man who saved dozens of people from burning buildings. But recently, he told me I can't climb up to the rooftop to watch the sunset anymore. My legs feel like they've betrayed me. He hadn't had an injury, no joint disease, still ate well, exercised regularly, and yet, each day, he felt his legs growing weaker, and he didn't know why. Then, as we reviewed his daily diet, his medicine cabinet, and his supplements, we discovered something startling. 2 vitamins, ones that are supposed to be good, were quietly damaging his legs. You heard that right. 2 very common vitamins found in countless pills, fortified milk products, and cereals marketed as healthy for seniors turned out to be the hidden reason why millions of people over 60 feel their legs getting weaker day by day. I know it sounds contradictory, but stay with me until the end of this video. Because if you've ever felt your legs aching, trembling after standing too long, or keeping you up at night with cramps, the cause may not be aging. It may be hiding in the very vitamins you take every day. We're about to embark on a journey to uncover the truth so you can preserve the most precious gift in life: freedom, stability, and the ability to walk forward on your own 2 feet. Too much of anything can become toxic. Vitamin A, a name that's all too familiar. Nearly everyone knows it's good for vision, boosts the immune system, and improves skin. And yes, it is, if you use it in the right dose and the right way. But what if I told you that after age 60, it could also quietly weaken your legs? Would you believe me? Mr. Thomas, the same man I mentioned earlier, used to believe he was doing all the right things for his body. Every day, he took a multivitamin that included vitamin A. He also ate a fair amount of pork liver, carrots, and pumpkin, until one day, he began feeling knee stiffness, tight calves, and frequent nighttime leg cramps. At first, he thought it was the cold weather, but the symptoms didn't go away, even though he wasn't overexerting himself. Then, after a blood test, his doctor diagnosed him with a condition called hypervitaminosis, a chronic vitamin A overload. Why is this dangerous? Because vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin. It doesn't flush out easily through urine like vitamin C or B vitamins. Over time, it accumulates in the liver and muscle tissues and begins to cause harm in 3 ways. 1. It causes silent inflammation in leg muscles. Too much vitamin A triggers inflammatory responses, making leg muscles more prone to soreness, stiffness, and loss of flexibility. Many people mistake this for joint pain, but in truth, it's their muscles crying out under the burden of toxicity. 2. It reduces absorption of essential minerals. Excess vitamin A can interfere with the body's ability to absorb calcium and magnesium, 2 critical minerals for muscle contraction and relaxation. Without them, you're more likely to experience cramps, heaviness in the legs, and difficulty walking smoothly. 3. It thins the bones, especially in the legs, hips, and thighs. Excess vitamin A activates bone-destroying cells, leading to reduced bone density. And as you know, after age 60, any decrease in bone density significantly raises the risk of fractures, loss of balance, and becoming dependent on others. Now, you may be thinking, But I don't take vitamin A pills. But take a closer look. Are you using any of the following? A daily multivitamin. Supplements for eye health. Fortified milk for seniors. Liver, carrots or pumpkin regularly. All of these contribute to your total vitamin A intake, and without a blood test, you'd never know if you're crossing the safe threshold. The real danger is combining multiple sources of vitamin A without realizing it. Just one supplement with 100% of the recommended daily allowance RDA, plus a serving of beef liver once a week, is enough to cause accumulation over time. Expert advice. Dr. Amy Patel, an endocrinologist in California, once said at a geriatric nutrition conference last year, "After age 60, vitamin A intake needs to be personalized. We can't apply young adult nutrition standards to older adults. At this age, the body processes nutrients more slowly, detoxifies less efficiently, and even small daily excesses can build into major problems over the years. A safer solution is this: only supplement vitamin A when there is a specific medical indication from your doctor. Prioritize getting vitamin A from natural food sources and limit the use of high-dose pills. Schedule blood tests every 6 to 12 months, especially if you are using multiple supplements. Combine with foods rich in magnesium, protein, and healthy fats to support balanced absorption. Vitamin A isn't bad, but like any medication, if misused, it can destroy the very thing you're trying to protect. The most frightening things are the good ones misunderstood. You've likely heard that vitamin D strengthens bones, prevents osteoporosis, and reduces fracture risk. That's true. But it's not the whole truth, because if you take too much without monitoring, even vitamin D associated with sunshine, life, and energy can quietly become the reason your legs grow weaker, more tired, and less flexible. A wake-up story from the hospital missus. Grace, 71 years old, living in San Diego, began taking 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily on a friend's recommendation. She also drank calcium-fortified milk with added vitamin D and ate breakfast cereals marketed as high in D. For 8 months, she felt nothing unusual until symptoms began creeping in: heavy legs and thigh pain after short walks, nighttime cramps disturbing her sleep, even a stumble on the stairs despite no previous history of falling. A blood test revealed she had developed hypercalcemia, a classic consequence of chronic vitamin D overdose. Why can vitamin D become dangerous? Vitamin D isn't flushed out in urine like water-soluble vitamins. It's fat-soluble, meaning it accumulates silently in the liver and fat tissue. When levels become too high, the body enters a state called hypervitaminosis, vitamin D toxicity, leading to a cascade of serious effects. 1. High blood calcium leads to stiff, painful legs and cramping. Excess vitamin D draws calcium from bones and food into the bloodstream. This surplus calcium settles in soft tissues, including calf muscles, tendons, and ligaments, causing pain, rigidity, and reduced flexibility. 2. Nervous system damage, loss of muscle control. Vitamin D directly affects the nervous system. When overloaded, it scrambles the signals controlling movement, resulting in unsteady walking, legs that feel shaky or unresponsive, even loss of balance when going downstairs. 3. Kidney damage, swelling in the legs and muscle weakness. The kidneys are responsible for removing excess calcium, but when overburdened by too much vitamin D, they strain to function, leading to water retention, swelling in the legs, and loss of key minerals that muscles depend on. This imbalance leaves legs tired, shaky, and slow to recover after activity. Are you putting yourself at risk without knowing? Ask yourself, do you take a vitamin D supplement daily? Does your milk include added vitamin D? Do you eat D-fortified cereal, canned sardines, or cod liver oil? Do you take calcium plus D combo pills without regular blood tests? Many people unknowingly consume double, even triple the recommended dose of vitamin D every day. According to the CDC, the maximum safe intake for people over 60 is around 800 to 1,000 IU day and should only be increased with a doctor's guidance. And here's the most ironic truth. Why take a vitamin D pill every day when just 15 minutes of morning sun is enough to naturally produce what your body needs? Early sunlight before 9 a.m. not only provides safe vitamin D, but also triggers the release of endorphins, your happy hormones which boost circulation and help relax leg muscles. Expert advice, Dr. Andrew Keene, a metabolic health expert at Harvard. Once warned, more vitamin D doesn't make bones stronger. It only throws the body further out of balance. Many osteoporosis patients come in with joint pain, and we find the real cause lies in the bottle of vitamins they've been taking every morning. So what's the right solution for people over 60? Don't supplement vitamin D without a blood test. Prioritize morning sun. 10 to 15 minutes is enough. If taking supplements, use low-dose 400 to 800 IU and avoid long-term use unless necessary. Eat natural D-rich foods, salmon, eggs, sun-dried mushrooms. Combine with magnesium and vitamin K2, they help calcium go into bones, not settle in soft tissue. It's not what we don't know that harms us, it's what we think is harmless. We've talked about vitamins A and D, two common health boosters that can become harmful if used the wrong way. But now, I want you to go to your kitchen cabinet and look closer, because some foods, seemingly innocent, even labeled as health foods, may be silently wearing down the muscle fibers in your calves and grinding away at the joints in your knees. Here are 3 very familiar foods, but they may be the hidden culprits silently weakening your legs day by day. 1. Packaged breakfast cereal, heart-healthy but harmful to your muscles. Do you start your day with a bowl of breakfast cereal? Many products are labeled with phrases like fortified with vitamins, heart-healthy, or great for seniors. But flip the box over, and you'll see a long list of synthetic vitamins including A and D, along with 15 to 20 grams of sugar per serving. And this is the issue. The refined sugar in these cereals causes chronic low-grade inflammation in your muscles, especially in your legs, which need to contract and stretch regularly. Combined with synthetic vitamins, it can disrupt calcium metabolism, leading to cramps, knee fatigue, and stiff joints in the morning. What's more, packaged cereal is often very low in protein and magnesium, 2 nutrients essential for muscle repair and nourishment. You thought you were having a healthy breakfast, but in reality, it's a meal that's low in protein, high in sugar, and overloaded with synthetic vitamins. 2. Sweetened condensed milk, sweet on the tongue, draining to your strength. Condensed milk is a classic part of many Vietnamese breakfasts in coffee, with bread, or in porridge. But just 2 tablespoons of condensed milk can contain 20 grams of refined sugar. A large dose of added synthetic vitamins A and D. And what happens then? The high sugar content causes a spike in insulin, reducing the ability of muscles to absorb energy. Combined with excess vitamin D, it triggers water retention, resulting in leg swelling, heaviness, and fatigue. Furthermore, condensed milk contains no protein, meaning your muscles aren't being nourished, leading to gradual muscle loss over time. Dr. Luis Ramirez, an endocrinologist in Florida, once said, "I've seen too many elderly diabetic patients who think condensed milk is healthy because it has vitamins. But in reality, it's quietly draining the strength from their legs every single day." 3. Packaged gelatin desserts. Easy to swallow, hard on your legs. Many older adults enjoy gelatin because it's soft, easy to digest, and refreshing. But did you know that most packaged gelatin contains industrial-grade thickeners like carrageenan, artificial coloring, and high-glucose corn syrup? These ingredients inflame connective tissues, especially in the knees and ankles, weaken small capillaries in the legs, leading to numbness and aches, contain no natural collagen like homemade gelatin, and therefore offer no real benefit for cartilage or muscle recovery. So, every time you eat one of those seemingly light gelatin cups, it might not be so gentle on your legs after all. How can you make changes without giving up the joy of eating swap packaged cereal for oatmeal cooked with plant-based milk, topped with chia seeds or pumpkin seeds? Swap condensed milk for unsweetened almond milk, or a ripe banana mashed into your porridge. Swap store-bought gelatin for jelly made from coconut water and real fruit juice, or a light collagen-rich bone broth. Just a small change in the right direction can make your legs feel lighter, stronger, and less achy in just a few weeks. 5 foods that help rebuild leg muscles, reduce inflammation naturally, and maintain strength after 60. Now that we've covered what to avoid, it's time to talk about hope. Because the human body has a miraculous ability to heal if you give it the right materials to regenerate. Below are 5 foods that have been clinically proven to benefit leg muscles. They help reduce inflammation, boost endurance, and maintain flexibility, especially valuable as you age beyond 60. 1. Avocado, a golden remedy for tired legs. Avocado isn't just delicious, it's a true ally for your muscles. Contains monounsaturated fats that help reduce inflammation in joints and soft tissue. Rich in magnesium and potassium, 2 minerals essential for smooth muscle function. Provides long-lasting energy without the post-meal crash that starchy foods often cause. Pro tip: mash avocado with a pinch of pink salt and spread it on whole grain toast. It's a golden breakfast for your legs and your heart. 2. Pears, gentle on the gut, gentle on the legs. Pears are soft, mildly sweet, and high in water and soluble fiber, making them ideal for people over 60. They don't spike blood sugar like grapes or mangoes. Easy to digest, soothing to the gut, and non-inflammatory to peripheral nerves. Eating a pear in the afternoon can reduce leg fatigue and mild cramping in the evening. Note: always eat the peel. It contains natural antioxidants that amplify the fruit's benefits. 3. Ripe papaya soothes the joints. Easy on digestion. A soft tropical fruit, rich in natural enzymes, perfect for a body that's slowing down after 60. Contains papain, a natural enzyme that helps reduce joint pain and supports protein digestion. Rich in vitamin C and beta-carotene, helps fight inflammation and boosts natural collagen production. Has a cooling effect, easing oxidative stress on muscles during movement. Pro tip: eat at lunch or after light activity. It helps your body recover faster. 4. Whole eggs, a treasure for muscle recovery. After 60 eggs are one of the rare foods that contain all 9 essential amino acids critical for rebuilding muscle tissue, especially in the legs and thighs. Egg whites are rich in fast-absorbing protein. Egg yolks provide choline, B12, and natural vitamin D, supporting smooth neuromuscular function. They do not raise blood cholesterol if consumed in the right amount, 1 to 2 eggs a day. Pro tip: have boiled eggs with leafy greens. It's the ideal breakfast to help you stand tall and walk strong all day. 5. Pumpkin seeds, a small snack with big strength. These tiny seeds hold exactly what your legs need. High in magnesium, zinc, and natural anti-inflammatory compounds. Help relax leg muscles and prevent nighttime cramps. Support motor nerve function and the muscle protein synthesis process. Pro tip: enjoy as an afternoon snack, lightly roasted without oil, paired with sunflower seeds or almonds. A sincere message. You don't have to change your whole life to keep your legs strong. Just change one meal at a time. One small choice at a time. One moment of listening to your body at a time. And you'll see in just a few weeks your legs will ache less, feel steadier, and the joy of living will begin to return from your very first steps. Every step we take is a freedom we once took for granted. When we're young, walking, climbing stairs, standing in a crowd, feel effortless. But with age, a sore knee, a single stumble, or a sleepless night from leg cramps can remind us just how precious our legs truly are. They're not just for getting around, they're a symbol of independence, of dignity, of our ability to live life on our own terms. I once saw an 80-year-old woman rise from her chair and say, "I'm not afraid of getting old. I'm just afraid of the day I have to hold my children's hands to walk because I can no longer walk on my own." Today, we've explored vitamins that seem helpful, but if misused, quietly wear down muscles and tendons. 3 foods that seem light and healthy, but are stealthy destroyers of leg strength. And 5 powerful foods that restore flexibility, strength, and balance to your legs after 60 pounds. And if there's one thing I hope you remember from this video, it's this: it's never too late to start protecting your legs. Whether you're 55, 60, or 75, whether you're walking fine or starting to feel a slight tremble when stepping down. All it takes is choosing a little better each day, listening to your body just a little more, and letting go of the things you thought were healthy but were used the wrong way. That alone begins your journey back to freedom. If this message touched something inside you, click like so. I know you're here with thousands of others fighting for their health. Hit the subscribe button because I still have so many stories, tips, and gentle reminders to share with you each week. Share this video with an older loved one because one single click could help someone walk easier, hurt less, and live better.